its mind about the utility, the processing, the timeliness.
So you do think, excuse me, we only have 5 minutes to ask questions, and so if you would respond to my question. So just to be clear, you think Connecticut, Delaware, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and New York that have more restrictive, no excuse absentee voting, you believe those election laws are racist?
Senator, I'm responding to your question. Your question
no,
is...
No, Ms. Adams, you're filibustering. Could you answer yes or no?
I'm not. Sir, I'm not filibustering. I'm stating very specifically. I believe that restrictive voting laws should be addressed by the For the People Act. I believe that the Georgia decision...
So just to be clear, whether they're racist or not, you think they need to be changed because you disagree with them, right?
No, that is not what I've said.
Okay.
I have said that those laws that were changed in 2021 in response to an increased use by people of color, laws that were put in place by Republicans 15 years ago, and they were perfectly satisfied with the utility of those laws until they were used successfully by people of color. The intent matters.
And you think
the intent behind these laws matter in the state of Georgia?
Much respect to Stacey Abrams. I almost said Stacey Adams, like think about some shoes and shit. Stacey Abrams. I mean, what she went up against them race soldiers, because that's all it was race soldiers. These people sit in these positions, these senators, and they cast down their questions. Now, and it's so crazy that they don't interrupt when they ask her the same exact question over and over and over. Somebody needs to stand in and say, she's already answered that question. But there's nobody there for her defense because there's nobody there on her side. And I don't know where the Democrats are, but why isn't somebody standing up on the Democratic side saying, look, she's already answered this question. This is out of line. This line of questioning is out of line. I'm not sure exactly why nobody stood up for her. I saw her go through Ted Cruz, Lindsey Graham, John Kennedy, obviously no relation. That slow, slew-footed Southern fucking bumpkin. I don't know exactly what they're going to have to do with him, but he's just a flaming bigot. We know Lindsey Graham. He's nothing now. Ted Cruz, you can't say shit to me, Ted, until you go slap Donald Trump in the mouth for calling your wife ugly. The fact that you allowed Donald Trump to call your wife ugly and you didn't do shit about it, you's a bitch. You's a bitch-ass punk. A hoe-ass bitch-ass punk. You let him call your wife ugly in front of the world, and you now sucking his socks on a daily basis. That's what's wrong with American politics. American politics needs to be like the WWF of old. If you say something about me, I'm going to fuck you up right here. No staging, no big events. They just got to fighting. And I know wrestling's fake, so it's probably not a great analogy. But it was just like, oh, you ain't going to say nothing like that. And just, hey, we need politics for us to be like the NBA in the 70s and the 80s. Get out of line and you getting a fucking slap. You're getting a fresh one. They used to just give you a fresh one in the NBA. Wow, wow. Open hand, pimp slaps. You figure them motherfuckers got the biggest hands in creativity. So if they slap you, if you get slapped with an NBA player's hands, it's like getting slapped twice. But this bullshit that they did to Stacey Abrams, where's black media at? Where's black media at in the defense of Stacey Abrams? Ain't said shit. Now, I know Stacey Abrams has played the middle of the road, politician. I get it. She was trying to run for governor. She was trying to be a governor for the state of Georgia. See, this is what they do. They do this. She was trying to be the governor for the state of Georgia. I think she has black people's interests at heart. But because she was trying to be the governor of a whole state, she had to play that middle of the road shit. I don't believe they like her playing that middle of the road shit, really. They really don't like that shit. They don't like Stacey playing the middle of the road shit because that means she dwells on their side. And they supposed to be the smart ones out here. You know, oh boy, he always want to talk about he's just the old country lawyer. He's just a Southern lawyer. Good day. Good day, San Diego, California. Appreciate you, Edward Lynn. We're just talking about the scrutiny that Stacey Abrams had to go through when she was answering the questions about the racist Georgia voting law. So I appreciate you checking in. If you haven't checked in before on the live, hold on. But yeah, I'm going down and I'm listening to different conversations and I'm hearing the same questions. And I'm thinking to myself, nobody's going to step in. Nobody's going to say anything. The Democratic people don't say anything. I'm like, how come nobody's coming to her defense? And I've been an antagonist of Stacey Abrams for being middle of the road, for being milquetoast. But where I'm not going to be on her opposite side is when she's dealing with white supremacy. When she's dealing with white supremacy, I'm over here. We got you, sis. We're not going to let somebody else get her fucked up out here. I know what she's trying to do. She's trying to work for all people. I get it. But she's black. And she's a black American. And they don't like how smart she is. They don't like how thorough she is. Therefore, they're going to try to cut out every time she gets to speaking. And this ain't got nothing to do with my personal shit with Stacey Abrams. This is all about spiritual. It's my spiritual sister. We definitely not related. No blood kinfolk. Exactly. Yeah. I'm just a simple lawyer. No, you're not. You're not a simple lawyer. You're a complex bigot. I hate when he says that shit. You know, I hate when attorneys try to say, oh, I'm just a simple. You're not simple. You're an attorney. You have complexities that other people don't have. Don't fuck with me. You have credentials that other people don't have. So you want to dumb that down to try to make people feel comfortable. Well, Stacey Abrams is an attorney too. She's an attorney too, and they don't like that shit. She didn't just run for office. She's not a preacher. She's not just, and I'm not discounting activists out here, but she is an educated black American woman. That's one of America's worst fucking nightmares. Black, smart, and a woman? Okay. That's why people don't like it when she goes to the middle of the aisle. They think she needs to stay over here with us, but she knows that's only going to get her so far, so she's got to go to the middle of the aisle to play nice with both sides. I get it. I don't particularly like politics, but I understand them. So the way they rode her, they just rode her. She never wavered. She never wavered at all. Off camera, she must have been getting her little sips of water in. She didn't dry up or nothing. She was on their ass the whole time. I loved it. I know people feel like I condemn her, but I condemn her when she goes milquetoast. But when I see she's down for the people, hey. And white supremacy's at your throat? No. We gonna protect our sister. We gonna protect her. And we'll sit her ass down and be like, look, we came and got you out the teeth of white supremacy. Now, sit down. Get you a plate of food and sit down. It's time for us to talk. Because the next time she make that run for governor, she need to have everybody on code. They need to know it's us against white supremacy. Fuck all this Democratic, Republican shit. We go with her and not with them. You're going to vote with white supremacy like Warnock. Warnock is a tool of white supremacy, whether you want to believe it or not. Warnock ain't for us. It'll show in due time. Warnock ain't for us. He is not. He is a tool. He's not for reparations. He's a tool. What's up, Free? So yeah, she delivered, and nobody from big time black media is covering this shit. She delivered. I mean, she held strong, no wavering. Now you trying to tell me that she wasn't a better candidate for vice president for black Americans than Kamala Harris? That's what Joe Biden's trying to tell me? That's what he's trying to tell us? That Stacey Abrams didn't deserve the vice president seat? Listen to Stacey Abrams talk about shit. Listen to Kamala Imhoff talk about shit. When Kamala Imhoff talks about shit, you can't even get the full understanding. All that goddamn giggling and sniggling. Fuck you. Stop laughing, bitch. There's some serious shit going on here. Stupid ass bitch. Joe didn't want nobody real in that bitch. And he wanted to make sure, he like, look, Stacey might be, right there with us right now, but she get up in the White House with me, she might want to turn the White House black. Joe might have had that thought. He knew for sure Kamala get up in the White House, she won't want to turn it black. Because she ain't black. She don't accept black, and she don't deliver for blacks. But she looks black, and that's what we need right now. She is the flavor to savor right now. They needed a dark face to put him over the top. They needed a dark face. Because the way I see it, he had a choice. If he was going to go that route, he was going to go either Kamala or he was going to go Mayor Pete. He was either going to catch the LGBTQs or he going to catch, women, some women, because a lot of women don't like Kamala, but he's going to catch women. He was going to catch some black women. And then he'll catch some people of color women that he wouldn't have got too. Because the white women that don't like Kamala, they was with Bernie, they wasn't going to like him, and they weren't going to like her anyway. Because they don't like that shit either, that she touts being black, but she don't do shit. Because the Bernie people, a lot of them say they're allies, remains to be seen. Where's she at? We ain't seen Simone Sanders in months. Simone Sanders has disappeared from the scene. She was on the Biden campaign. She was on the presidential campaign, doing interviews, cussing out black men, belittling black America, telling us we need to get our shit in order. Where's Simone at now? Where's Simone at? We ain't heard from Simone in months. How come they didn't send Simone down there with Kamala as her security, send her down there to the border? We know Simone, she will knock a motherfucker out for Kamala. Every black person they put in line has defended Kamala. They all got to the stage before Doug did. Nah, Kamala Imhoff is your name. Kamala Imhoff. You were not Kamala Harris. You were Kamala Imhoff because you Doug's wife. You the man who can't even get to the stage first when somebody's about to attack you. You got black women up there protecting you on stage. What if somebody was coming at Simone? What if somebody was coming at Jean-Pierre? Would Kamala have dove in front of them? Yeah, I'll wait for your answer. Let me get something on here. What we won't do, what we won't do. Little Dilla. Oh, it's a song called Won't Do. Let's see. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, it's the Isley Brothers said. Start moving here. But yeah, Stacey brought it. I was proud of her. I was proud of her. Sure was. Sure was. Because you can't let them see you sweat. And Stacey does a really good job of maintaining her cool because she is so intelligent. She's intelligent. She has that patience. You know, everybody don't have that patience. She lets them interrupt her, talk their shit, stays focused. She's on code the whole time when she answers them questions. Her answers ain't always 100% pro-black. I get it. They're not anti-black either. They're just pro-everybody. But as a politician, that's how she gonna roll. That's where she gonna be at. We need to understand that. We need to know that. But she is an attorney. And she commands the respect. And they wouldn't respect her. They wouldn't respect her at all. That whole hearing. And you know what I like? Because it transcends pretty much with anything. Once you got an old bigot, an old racist, once you got them pinned down, and there ain't shit they can do, there ain't shit they can say, they done ask you all kind of questions, tried to get you all tripping and, you know, get you to slip up. Once you get them to the point where they ain't got shit else they can say to you, I've come to this store several times, and this boy, he must work here. But he ain't got tan and red on. It's the big boy that used to play for Lincoln. Big, three people, maybe. So anyway, where you know you got them motherfuckers, they have outdone themselves. Absolutely not. Kamala Harris, no, we see a black face, we got a black name, let's move. She didn't get questioned. She didn't get chin checked. She didn't get vetted. We just let her in. They let her into the HBCU. They let her into the Bay Area. They let her into Hollywood just based off of that name. Most people was calling her Kamala all them years. Then she started correcting motherfuckers. No, it's Kamala. It's not Kamala. It's Kamala. Okay. But see, she been Kamala Harris. She only been married to Doug 6 years. 6, 7 years, I think it is. So she don't want to adopt that name. Her brand is Harris. But the brand Harris is from Donald. And you don't claim Donald. You don't claim Donald. You don't announce Donald. We need you to let Donald's name go. Kamala. You can be Kamala Imhoff because that's what your birth certificate says. That's what your driver's license says. If you're really married, you got to change your name on your driver's license. Your driver's license says Kamala Imhoff. Fuck all their middle names in case you got it hyphenated. We don't need to do that. We don't need you to be hyphenated. No, don't be hyphenated around here. Save your hyphens. You have misused and misrepresented the Harris brand. When your mama divorced, did she keep the name Harris or did she go back to another name? I want to know. I've never seen her with the name Harris. Only name I saw was another name. So your mama didn't carry around Harris. What you doing carrying it around? See, some people don't get this, and some people will. If you don't represent that man, don't use his name. How dare you? How disrespectful. Yeah, you got his blood, and you better hope he don't come ask for it back. You didn't even get that man a grandbaby. Shit. How disrespectful. Boy, say there. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think so. When I've seen her mother's name, I don't believe I've seen Harris on there. And I don't know if she got remarried or I don't know. It don't matter. But they grifted and they used the tools for grifting. You got the American look. You got the American name. Now we just need you to memorize some of this banging slang. That's why she said she was up there smoking weed, listening to Tupac and Snoop Dogg in 1986. Bitch, do you mean 96? They were in high school in 86. What are you talking about? Do you mean 96? Did you get it wrong? She never recanted that statement. Never. She could have had her publicist clean that up like Kamala meant 1996. Several years after she got out of college, when she was experiencing her early career. Whatever. Say whatever. But she left it at 86. When them motherfuckers didn't have no records out in 1986. She let it ride. She let that shit ride. And nobody said shit. Y'all didn't say nothing. That's when I knew we was in trouble. When she said she wasn't going to do anything just to benefit black people, that was nothing. That was nothing. We've seen politicians say shit like that before. They just don't say it in those coded phrases. But when Kamala, I mean, when she basically just got right in front of the camera and said, I smoked weed listening to Tupac and Snoop Dogg records in 1986, she should have lost all credibility. Because we didn't need her to say that. So, I mean, she was willing to voluntarily lie to us. For what? What would she gain by us knowing that she liked listening to Tupac and Snoop Dogg while smoking weed? That ain't got shit to do with no policy. That ain't got shit to do with no repair. Hello, Donald Brandt. Sounds like some trivial crap, making mountains out of molehills. I'm not sure exactly from which point you're coming, Donald Brandt, but we're not making any mountains out of molehills today. We do that on Tuesdays. And by Thursday, we're putting down ant traps. And it looks like we drew you out of your colony. But are you an ant or are you a rat? because I'm not really sure exactly what that comment meant, but I'm going to take it as disrespect because I don't know you and you didn't come on with any type of salutations. You just came on with a negative sounding comment. So I'm going to take it as disrespect. I like that her father put her on blast. Absolutely. Absolutely. Brother Harris did the right thing. He's got to protect that Harris brand. If she's not going to protect the Harris brand, he's got to at least protect the Harris brand, seeing that he is the brand. He can't worry about what she's going to do, what mischief she's going to cause for the Harris brand. He's got to do what he needs to do to preserve things. Yes. Is Brother Brand still here? Did he figure out how to articulate what his statement was? Is he on some negative shit? Because if he's just trolling, he's just trolling. I get it. You know, I guess I'm supposed to be getting trolls by now. I got like 300-400 YouTube subscribers, so you know I'm almost viral. The fuck, man. Motherfuckers don't like the truth, and when you spit the truth, they'll try to disrupt the truth. That's what them senators tried to do to Stacey Abrams. They tried to interrupt her in the middle of her shit, just like Brandt. He trying to interrupt me in the middle of my shit. You can't knock me off my square, motherfucker. You don't know who you fucking with. If you came in here for mischief, close the door. Have a seat. I'm here for it. I got a full tank of gas, several hemp sticks rolled, a half a cup of coffee, and a bottle of Kool-Aid. I can sit here all motherfucking night waiting for you, Brant. All motherfucking night. Fuck with me if you want to. Please don't come in here looking for no foolishness. Because I'm saluting the Black Queen today. I'm saluting Stacey Abrams. I'm saluting her for knocking out them motherfucking bums. Cruz, Graham, Kennedy, 3 Brums, 3 journeyman politicians who've made no real waves in their political career, but they just make trouble for folks. Kennedy, old Southern lawyer, old off-brand, no-brand ass Matlock. Lindsey Graham, the consummate motherfucking bigot out of South Carolina. He's a consummate bigot. And then you got Ted Cruz. He let a motherfucker call his wife ugly on international television and still ain't said shit about it. Hasn't addressed it. Has not addressed it. What's wrong here? Oh, you got problems. What's wrong there? Oh, yeah, they got problems. Are you gonna go through this fucking light? No, you're not gonna do this to me. Why didn't they try to go in the gas station? You know what? If you're gonna stay on the road, you're gonna be expected to do something. You could have went in the bank. You better be ready to go into food and drug. You're not gonna do fucking 3 miles an hour down stadium. I'm gonna let you know that right now. I thought that was Olivia. Girl got a white truck just like Olivia. Wears her hair just like Olivia. Got the same kind of coat on. But it ain't Olivia. Okay, maybe he's not going to respond. Maybe he just kept scrolling. Maybe he only got in here for a quick second and heard something he didn't particularly like, but then for him to just often say something negative without, he could have at least said hello, hitting you up from so-and-so. I'm really not digging the message, but maybe I'm misunderstanding it. What you're saying. No, he just came in here with his race soldier behavior and thought that he was just going to talk down to me on my shit. Peace to everybody in the half space. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all fucking with me. Appreciate y'all coming over. Catching love on both coasts. I'm caught love in Germany, Japan. It's all good. I don't know exactly where Brant's from, but he needs to make himself known again so we can get his questions answered in here. He said it sounds like some trivial shit. Well, let's play Trivial Pursuit, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's play Trivial Pursuit, because I'm always in pursuit of white supremacy. Let's pursue some white supremacy, Brother Brant. Come on now, I'm here for it today, bruh. I'm here for it today. I already done spoke on Stacey Abrams. I already done spoke on where I stand with that. I just spoke on Kamala Harris. Now, who else you want me to speak on? I'm ready to speak on you, Brother Brant. Let's go. Brother Brant, Brother Shannon. I'm in my village. I'm rolling. Let's go. Let's get this. If you're going to come on my shit trolling, let's get it. I need you in here. If I can see your comment, I need you in here. Don't say nothing slick and think it's just going to get by. I don't have that many motherfucking followers and shit. So when you get in this chat room, it might be empty. If Free ain't saying something, Brother Brian ain't hanging around, this bitch might be empty. And you got caught today saying some slick shit, and I saw it. Now you got to talk about your trivial shit. Let's play Trivial Pursuit. Do you want to make some mountains out of molehills? I got a lot of sand for you. I got a lot of sand for you. Let's go. Let's make some mountains out of molehills. Yes. Fucking with me. I already told you, I'm not intelligent. I'm smart. I am not scholastically trained. I learned out here. I got fucked up out here. In this world. I learned how to do business from white people. Don't get mad at me, because I know how to play your game better than you, Brant. You got a 400-year head start, motherfucker. Don't blame me. You bring that race soldier in here. Come on. See, I'm a complainer because I'm a voter. And I'm a voter because I'm an American. Do you vote, Brant? Who do you vote for? Do you get the resources you need for your vote, or do you just vote white? You just vote for the white guy? Not like the white guy, because they all been white. I'm talking about like the white guy. Y'all don't seem to understand. I'm a little different out in this bitch. What? You are in no way a white supremacist. Okay. Why'd you come in here with that, talking about some trivial mess? If you're not a white supremacist, then why'd you come in here talking that? How come you didn't come in here with a little bit more grace? We never met before. You don't know me. You don't know what I'm about. Why you say I'm creating mountains out of molehills? I mean, I get it if you just figure I'm a rabble rouser, if you watch a ton of my videos, but I've never seen you before. And if you're not a white supremacist and you think I'm talking about making mountains out of molehills and talking about trivial stuff, when I'm talking about, the very fabric of this country, the Constitution, constitutional rights, constitutional voting rights, talking about a hearing that was about constitutional voting rights. Why is that making mountains out of molehills? And I wasn't even talking about the statistical shit. What I was actually talking about was the way Sister Stacey Abrams was treated. I really didn't give a fuck about the hearing at large. Yeah, I watched it because I need to stay informed, but I don't give a fuck about that hearing. I gave a fuck about the way she was treated, bruh. I gave a fuck about the way she was treated. See, if I'm going to complain with some data. But my complaint wasn't about the hearing. My complaint isn't about voter laws. My complaint isn't about any of that trivial bullshit. So I use your word. My complaint was about the way they treated the black woman. I didn't think it was called for, so I called that out. I can't control everything that the white supremacists do, but I can control what they won't do. And I'm upset because black media ain't jumped on this. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know where y'all at right now. What y'all looking at? Y'all still celebrating the victory of the Chauvin trial instead of protecting Stacey? How come ain't nobody put this up? Motherfuckers got hundreds of thousands of subscribers and ain't talking about this, the way she was brutalized by white supremacists in front of the world. Apology accepted, my brother. It happens. I got a thick skin, so I don't hold I don't hold grudges. But I do have to let you know where my position is, because I'm protecting myself, I'm protecting my village, I'm protecting my people in the village. And I'm always gonna protect a black woman if she needs to be protected. So yeah, man. Brother, you know, I still haven't seen any video on that. And I done seen so many posts about it. I just really try not to develop an opinion till I see the movement, the actual movement, and I can make an assessment. It was like that shooting that happened in Detroit when the kid pulled his gun out and shot at the cop, and they blew his ass away right there on the sidewalk. They wasn't even there for him. He could have walked away. He could have tucked his gun in his waistband and walked away. He decided to pull his gun out, pointed at the cop, and they blew his ass away. Everybody upset because the cop shot him. What is he supposed to do? He's trying to shoot a cop. So everybody is protesting, but they didn't understand because ain't nobody seen the video. Once the video gets released, like what really happened, cops didn't just roll up on him and cap him. He took a shot at the cop and missed. Then it's like, oh, we're sorry. No, motherfucker. You can't be sorry. You can't be sorry. You got to be informed out here. You motherfuckers running into buzzsaws all the time. Everybody want to run into that protest buzzsaw. Be informed before you get out here, start waving flags and putting pom-poms on for motherfuckers. You got to know the motherfuckers are right. They'll fuck your credibility up. That's why that's the reason I don't march too. Because the credibility of everybody ain't always there. And what I'm gonna jump on this motherfucking boat for, and it's already sinking. Please do. I'm about to pull up. When I pull up, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out because I got some things I gotta do, so I gotta be able to focus on it. I'll be able to watch it a few times. Because I just don't know how to form an opinion when you hear 4 shots to the chest, didn't have to shoot her. I need to see, like, before the shooting, before the incidents, the engagement. Because if you don't see all that shit, you know, it's hard pulling an opinion on this shit. Yeah, got him. So yeah, man. But I appreciate anybody that's checking this out. We seem to be doing pretty decent numbers on the HAP space, you know. I actually am doing better numbers than appreciate that, brother Brian, throwing that in the chat. I'll definitely get at that in a bit here. And haven't even been sharing the videos in the different pages and just trying to get caught up. Now I was trying to get a couple days, little downtime. Ran hard up at the 420 and then, you know, needed a little R&R. Now I got to get back at it. Grab the bull by the horns. I don't know if I really like that term for a dude. Grab the bull by the horns. Unless I am just motherfucking, you know, controlling the bull, da-da-dee-da-da-da. When you say grab a bull by the horns and you're a man, that can mean something different. And I just be trying to let motherfuckers know. I might grab a cow by the horns. Cows, we don't have horns. It's got them big ears. I've grabbed a couple cows by the ears, horns in my time. Oh boy, they be making it real easy for me to park like this. I gotta give them their propers on that. It's very respectful. They do respect the old man. So yeah, Stacey Abrams handled her business. Black media is not handling its business. So I'm feeling a kind of way about that. Nobody's really taking it on. I'm gonna check out Roland. See if Roland said something. He's probably dipped into it. He's got a big enough platform where he's probably dipped into it a little bit. But people should be attacking these motherfuckers. Kennedy, Graham, Cruz, they should be attacking them. And I can say that shit. See, I ain't no politician. I'm not looking for no votes. Feels the officer's use of force was justified at seeing the police. Whoa. Okay. Brother Ace, I appreciate you. Appreciate you in the half space. You're subscribed, obviously. We need to speak, Brother Ace, on this Bitcoin business. So we need to set up a time to get back on here because we'll flush out to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, Twitch. And so we need to get in there and talk about that Bitcoin space, what we got going on. So I'm glad you're here and we're ready to set this shit up. Let's set it up, man. Let's get it right. And I appreciate everybody that's been on here. It's just starting. It's just starting to kind of happen. Like I said, because I'm in a transitional phase, we getting the stationary studio set. Hey, in the car is fine right now. I can still deliver as long as I'm not, as long as the audio's not bad. Like I told you, the video, you're not really looking at much anyway. But you need to be able to hear me. You need to be able to hear me clearly, and you need to be able to hear my recorded audio, or the message is not there. So I want to make sure all that's good. And if all that is good, we're going to tear this shit up. We're finishing off this month. We get into May, it's going to be a whole different ball game. We're going to be able to plug and play in the month of May. I didn't mean to make that rhyme, but it did. So let me get in here, do my thing, and I look forward to chatting it up with y'all soon. Who knows? Hour or two, couple hours. I don't know how much I got to do in here, so let me see. One love.